Bernard, good morning.
Good morning.
You and I are going to the Pixies as well too. That's good news, isn't it?
Yes, I'm dropping hints as a Father's Day present. I need to go to the Pixies.
Will you take the daughter to the Pixies? I mean, it's about time they discovered the musical past as well.
I'd love to reintroduce her to the Pixies.
She'll blow a head gasket. They're that good, aren't they?
Yeah, fantastic.
Anyway, I just want to talk to you about property. Buff and Thompson say sales are up 65% in August from a year ago. Prices rose 5%. This is the worst scenario.
Yes.
It's Kiwis putting all their money in property again because it's just unsustainable. You're hot in it, I'm hot in it, but it seems as though nothing's going to stop runaway property prices.
Oh, it's like a car crash. I'm watching it all over again, like a repeat of a car crash. And it's going to happen. You know, New Zealanders have seen in the last year that no other investment type, finance companies, banks even, because interest rates are so low, and the stock market can give them the returns they want. And with the current tax settings and with the way that we just can't kick our addiction to property, we're going straight back in there. As soon as interest rates are low and things seem to be picking up, we're going, hey, time to get in and I don't want to miss out again. I remember what happened in 2006 when everyone told me that it was going to fall off and it rose another 20% the next year. And that's how people are thinking. And, well, good luck to them. I think until...
What about supply and demand? I mean, are there not enough properties? Are we not doing enough to build more properties to keep the market flat?
Well, there's this common theory that there isn't enough supply in housing in New Zealand, that there's always a shortage and therefore you find to keep buying houses. But there's been various pieces of research. ANZ, for example, did some research showing that the only market where there is significant shortage of supply is in Auckland with residential homes. Plenty of CBD apartments, residential homes in Auckland, there is a shortage. But the rest of the country, we don't have a shortage. And in fact, there's been an enormous amount of supply built up, particularly in these sort of fringe coastal areas and any other provincial city that is going to mean that there is plenty of supply in the market. And also, we've got some migration coming in, or net migration, i.e. New Zealanders are not leaving. And that's going to, in theory, mean that there's going to be not enough supply. It's Auckland where the problem is. And we need some serious work done by the government. Haven't seen a
You want tax change? You want a tax change on secondary on what's it called? Secondary properties.
Yes, and just a broader, simpler tax system, so that we don't spend all our time trying to avoid tax. We also need to work hard to free up land to make it easier to build a house,
to increase the supply.
Smart growth isn't very smart at all, and all we're doing is restricting supply, pushing up prices, and driving young New Zealanders away from this country.
Okay. A couple of other stories too. New Zealand exporters saw the. Well, tell me about that story.
New Zealand exporters just can't catch a break. Every time world prices increase, the New Zealand dollar increases. And in fact, there has been a big increase in the world price, the US dollar price of quite a few things. Dairy, wood, that sort of thing, fish. But because of the rise in New Zealand dollar, that's not translated into higher export earnings. And it's a tough one for exporters. Every time they think, phew, something's happening here, bang, up goes the New Zealand dollar. And if the US dollar collapses in the next couple of months, as some people say, then we're looking at a 75-cent dollar, not a 65-cent dollar.
Okay. Just finally, quickly, Mighty River Power with Jones and Mercury, they're doing all right.
Very well for a power company. I'm grumpy about power prices. They've doubled in the last 6 years, mostly owned by the government, and they're pushing through big dividends, special dividends, $150 million straight through to the government this time. Mighty Rivers Power's profits tripled in the last year. They're the ones who do geothermal and all the Waikato River power stuff. They've got no excuse for putting up their prices. Of course, gas is not an issue for them. The water doesn't cost any more. It's just the same old stuff.
Good stuff. Thanks very much. Look forward to, well, I hope you get your ticket to the Father's Day as well. I will see you at the Pixies. Thanks very much, Ben.